Hi there, Deb Hoffmann, Guinness World Record holder of the largest Winnie the Pooh collection in the world. And I've talked to you about Heffalumps before, so I want to share with you a fabulous Heffalump that I have in my collection. He's actually item 5,142, so 5142. So I've had him for quite a long time. And so this is a Heffalump that was actually handmade by Agnes Brush. And so for those of you who might not know, Agnes Brush actually worked for Stephen Schlesinger. Well, who's Stephen Schlesinger? Stephen Schlesinger actually had the marketing rights to Winnie the Pooh before Walt Disney did. And so Walt Disney actually purchased the rights to market Winnie the Pooh back in the early 60s from the Schlesinger family. So before Lumpy and before any of the figurines that you saw in the 60s, this was what you saw when you looked for a Heffalump. And so again, handmade, so not mass merchandise. And so if you have a Heffalump like him, he very well might be a little bit different than mine. But this one is in actually amazing condition. And so I have to be honest with you, I paid quite a bit for him in an auction, but I did that because he's basically in mint condition. And so he's made out of felt and he's stuffed with a pretty strong stuffing, pretty hard stuffing. And so anyway, so I think he's pretty beautiful. So anyway, and then the next item I want to share with you comes with a story because so many items do. So in 2015, Gary and I went over to England, and we went over in June particularly to play in the Poohsticks Championships. Now, in the past, Poohsticks Championships had been held on the original Poohsticks Bridge. But because of the fact that so many people were now attending, it was actually held in Whitney. And so Gary and I went over there, and so before we went there, we communicated with the people in charge. And it was actually being coordinated by the Oxfordshire Rotary. And one of the gals, Deb, and her husband, Stephen, reached out to us and were just absolutely positively wonderful. And when we got there, we became fast friends. And so absolutely positively love the relationship that Deb and Steve and I have. And we stayed in communication ever since. So anyway, she's recently sent me this wonderful little toy. And it's Winnie the Pooh, and it's a Tommy toy. And I really like the Tommy brand. You don't see them very much in the United States, and so getting this in the mail was absolutely wonderful. And so Deb sent this to me, and so again, we stay in touch, and so I absolutely love this. And so he's a little crib toy. And so he's wonderful, and actually he's not even in the collection yet, so I don't even have a number for him. So we're gonna have to get him into the database. So anyway, Poohsticks actually started in the story A Day for Eeyore, which came out by Disney in 1983. So if you want to find out a little bit about how Poohsticks works, definitely watch the video. But in short, what ends up happening is Winnie the Pooh drops a fir cone on one side of the bridge, and then he sees it comes out on the other side. Well, then he started to do it with sticks when Piglet came along, and so he would drop a stick on this side of the bridge, and then he would run to the other side of the bridge, and the person whose stick came out first was the winner. So that's how you play Poohsticks. So anyway, thank you for tuning in. You can always reach out to me at deb@mostpooh.com. I'm obviously on YouTube, mostpooh5150, and I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at mostpooh. And don't forget to try winning the contest. And so if you've gone out to mostpooh.com, if you click on Never Enough Pooh, which is this series, and you click on the contest link, you can enter to win a Winnie the Pooh. So once a month I will be drawing, and the person who wins will receive, it could be a new Pooh, it could be a previously loved Pooh, it could be a Piglet, Tigger, Eeyore, it could be a Pooh, it could be a big Pooh, it could be a little Pooh. I'm not quite sure. It'll be a surprise. But anyway, definitely make sure that you go on to mostpooh.com and enter the contest. So thank you for tuning in, and TTFN.